Should I write a letter to my ex? Is it a good idea or a bad action? Hello, guys, and welcome to Love Advice TV. My name is Alex Comment, and I'm your relationship expert. In today's video, I want to answer this question about the letter. I know that you read a lot of things about letter, good things and bad things. Sometimes you're scared to be needy. You're scared to send a letter to someone who was not really involved in the relationship. And also you're scared to push your ex away. So let me tell you exactly everything about the letter to your ex in this video. But before to share with you my tips and my experience, I want to make sure that you will smash the like button and you will subscribe to this YouTube channel because you can receive all of our videos directly in your inbox. So, why is it so important to write a letter? If you are familiar with Love Advice TV, we talk to you about the accountability letter. This is something I discovered through my journey as a relationship expert. I was coaching a lot of men and women, and it always told me the same thing. Alex, I had something very important to tell to my ex, so I sent him a text message, or I send her a text message. And in this case, I was thinking that this is not the best idea. If you really have something to say and you send a text message, the value of this text message is very low. And the reason why is because we are always on our phone looking at text message, but not taking the time to read the message and to try to understand what the other person has to say. So I started to advise people to send a letter, to do something different, to do something that will surprise their ex. This is where comes from the idea of sending a letter, an accountability letter to your ex, because you have something special to say. You have something very important. And if you don't do a letter, then your ex will not realize how much work, attention, and ideas you try to think about it before to send this letter. And this became one of the most powerful techniques. I will always remember Nancy. She's from Canada. We had 30 minutes coaching together, and I told her, you need to get my book, 70 Pro Tips, and you will be able to use my model of letters. So you will be able to send this letter to your ex. And after just one letter and 30 minutes of coaching, they got back together. And they are still together. So why am I saying this? Because in just one letter, we can get your ex back. It's possible. It's something that happened in the past and that can happen to you if you find and use the right words. If you use the same structure as what I'm teaching you, then it's possible to make your ex come back to you, to make your ex realize that you have changed. And the most important thing, to rebuild trust. Because your ex has just one question in his or her mind. And this question is, how can I be 100% sure that you have changed forever? That's a huge question. And when you surprise your ex with a letter, it's a very powerful action. So what will you have to put in this letter? What you will have to create? Action number one, or part number one, is what I called the autocritic. It's where you tell your ex that you realize your mistake. Step number two is the explanation. What happened? Why did you do this mistake? And step number three is the solution. What are you doing today to just delete and overcome all of these mistakes? Can you realize how powerful it is? Autocritic, this is my mistake. Explanation, this is why I've done it. Solution, this is where I am today. Then your ex will realize that you have put the work. So you are trustful. And this is something very important for you and for me as your relationship coach. Now, yes, the letter is not for. Now I have to tell you something very specific. Yes, the letter is not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Some relationship, they need a letter. You need to send it to your ex. Some other relationship, if you do it, Yes, you will continue to be seen as needy. Your ex will continue to not care about you because it's not the letter that you need to do. You need to enter in a different path of getting back with your ex, which is the reattraction process. It could be tricky to know if you have to send a letter or not. And this is the reason why I want you to come on our website withmyexagain.com. First of all, you can find my ebook, 70 Pro Tips to Get Your Ex Back. I will also include the link in the description box right below. And also, you have a specific product on how to send a letter to your ex and how to write the perfect letter. This is everything on the website with myexagain.com. But you can also book a private coaching session where I or Coach Adrian, Coach Natalie, Coach Abby, Coach Priyanka will tell you exactly, do you have to send a letter? What kind of letter do you have to do? This is very important. So, if you have heard that the letter is the most stupid action, I don't feel so. And to be honest, we are maybe the only one team really on the field, talking to you, helping you, being on the phone, being on Skype, being on Zoom, sometimes meeting you in person. We are the only one team in the world doing it like this, like crazy for you. So we know what we are talking about because we are seeing every single day breakups recovery process. And that's why I'm doing these videos. That's why I want to teach you about the letter. And I'm truly honest with you. Sometimes it's so important. It's like the number one action. And some other cases, we have to be careful. Because if we are too much in love with that person, they will take advantage of you. And I don't want this. So you can click in the description box below. You will find a link to 70 Pro Tips, my ebook. You will find a link to my product, How to Send a Letter to Your Ex. And you will find also a link to come on our website with myexagain.com and to book a private coaching session. That's where you will have every answer to your question that you have today. Guys, I will see you soon for a new video, but remember, if you want to get your ex back, you need to prove that you have changed. Your ex has only one question in his or her mind. How can he or she be sure that you have changed? How can you prove that you're different? And if you don't surprise your ex, if you don't do something very special, then you lower your chances to get your ex back. I will see you soon for a new video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.